After Tobey Maguire's Spider-Man got way too silly, after Andrew Garfield's Spider-Man didn't leave much of a lasting impact, after Tom Holland's Spider-Man went to Berlin, and after the same one went over in New York, after he did not feel so good, before he did feel so good in Endgame, now he's going to where no Spider-Man's gone before. He's going to Europe! Hello, my name's Elijah Wells, and today's review is Spider-Man Far From Home. Taking place only just months after the events of Endgame, Spider-Man has to do another year at school after the blip. After everyone vanished, 5 years later, everyone suddenly came back. Well, in the point of view, everyone that did not witness that epic battle. And of course, we lost our high and mighty legends, Tony Stark and Black Widow, Vision, even though we didn't get to know him that much, and Captain America. Okay. And of course, like I said, he goes to where no Spidey man goes before. He's going to Europe, but is reluctant to bring a Spider-Man suit because he just needed a break after people were saying he could be the next Iron Man. But after a bit of a strange encounter in Venice when he met Mysterio and a water monster, he meets up with Nick Fury, and behind Peter Parker's back, he hijacks his holiday. Like, okay, the next one's going to be in Prague. Oh, okay, kids, we're going to Prague. And of course, the holiday guide person or the teacher pretty much just makes up as he goes along. Like, we're going to Prague, we're going to an opera, we're going to London. Like, oh my word. If he was my teacher, I'll have an anxiety attack or something. Of course, everywhere the students go, the monsters appear, and something, we'll just say, is a bit suspicious about Mysterio. We'll just say, I'll use this one joke from Monty Python Holy Grail. And then suddenly, an animator had a fatal heart attack, and the cartoon peril was no more. Spoilers with no context. As I said, of course, the movie does deal with a lot of great big things like the blimp, which is the five-year limbo that the snapped victims were in, and to make things a little bit more bizarre, how Tom Holland's character Peter Parker has to really fill in the shoes for Tony Stark. Down point that Happy, played by Jon Favreau, who is also director of Lion King and the first two Iron Man movies, pretty much says, whether you like it or not, you are pretty much the Iron Man, the next one, even though you're not in this big suit. And of course, gives them the fancy gear, like fancy glasses that have all the military intelligence. You know, all our military secrets to his 16-year-olds. Because why not? And as I said, the acting of Tom Holland and Jake Gyllenhaal is brilliant, who plays Nightcrawler. I mean Mysterio. Sorry, I prefer Nightcrawler, but don't judge me. The acting of both of them are really big. What to say, pretty well done, to be honest. And so is Nick Fury, who pretty much says, I've pretty much knew everything. After Snap 5-year limbo, I come back, I know nothing. Please, be patient with me. That's him in a nutshell. Of course, there's his budding sidekick, who gets tranquilized by Nick Fury, and is like, what do I say? I know about Spider-Man, but I'll just pretend I didn't hear about the hijacked thing. And of course, there's MJ, who, of course, finds out Peter Parker's little secret. These visual effects, despite the Monty Python reference I did, it's pretty brilliant, I say. It's particularly in the final action scene in London, which takes place entirely in the Tower Bridge. I feel like, damn, it's pretty good to be honest. It's pretty well done, to be honest. Particularly they have. Okay, I'm not going to touch on all of it. We'll just say Mysterio is not what he seemed to be in the trailer, because I'm a non-spoiler person. You'll trust me. Now, of course, the stunt work, particularly of Tom Holland, is really much. It does a lot more than the original, which is just him just swinging webs. This time he tries to save a building, literally runs up an entire building, and even does like one entire sequence without his webs after his web shooter thing just broke open. And of course, like I said, the writing is brilliant. The story of being being away from something that you are, but it comes back to haunt you. And of course, try to fill in your successor's shoes. Like if your master dies, chances are you're gonna have to fill in your shoes whether you like it or not, which is kind of a big deal if you're like a teenager who witnessed his death. And have Angry Graham Norton viewers say that you spoiled the movie. Well, if you must have seen a movie. It goes like $2 billion in the box office, and he pointed out in the trailer that it's going to contain spoilers. You had it coming. All in all, the visuals are brilliant. The writing, the story, and direction is really great with John Watts, and the acting, Jake Gyllenhaal and Tom Holland and Samuel Jackson, Zendaya is pretty brilliant, and the humor is really well done. The romance chemistry between Zendaya and Tom Holland is really well done. Although I actually really like this movie, I do appreciate it, even if it's like the final film of Phase 3. All in all, I recommend this movie for you. It's an 8 out of 10, and this is Elijah Wells, and bye!